Krista Jackson. Hey, love Krista Jackson. I'm your girl, Krista. You guys to subscribe, like, hit the bell. Follow me on Instagram, Krista9, TikTok, Krista9. That's all you guys do. Today is October 13th. Happy Sunday. It's 3:43 a.m. It's the first clip. Good morning, everybody. Yes, it is 3 in the morning. I'm trying to not talk so loud because everybody's asleep. And I'm trying to not talk loud, but it is still the weekend. The weekend needs to be over with already. I'm done with the weekend. I'm done. But today, I'm not to clean the house. I am gonna clean the freaking house. And yeah, we're about to clean the house. No, seriously. Well, I'm not recording on cleaning the house, but I am gonna clean the house. And not here, not in my room. It doesn't need to be. All things need to be picked up and stuff. But I'm tired. I want to sleep, but I know you sleep and you won't be able to sleep. So, we're about to go somewhere. We're about to go. I don't know where we're about to go, but I'm not about to go anywhere. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But, yeah, anyways, I'm about to go. I'll see you guys next time. 3:46 and second clip, last clip of the hour. I'm only doing 2 clips, okay? We're about to do 2 clips today. Yeah, I'm about to start doing my 3 vlogs today. Well, actually not today, because tomorrow I'm gonna do 3 tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I just want to focus on one vlog today. But tomorrow I'm not to actually do 3 vlogs. I'm not to work on YouTube a lot. Starting tomorrow. Today is just vlog today, 3 vlogs tomorrow. Every day starting tomorrow, every day. But yeah, today, 1 vlog. Focus on 1 vlog, and then I'm gonna focus on 3 vlogs, and then yeah, let's do it. I'm speaking like this because everybody's sleeping, and I just don't want it to be so loud. And so yeah, I'm thinking, dang, you was gonna, I'm sorry, it's like, where are they gonna go? Kick them out, yeah, anyways, I'm off to go. See you guys next video. What's up, guys? It's 3:23 p.m. First clip. I haven't been vlogging at all. I've been cleaning and stuff, and sleep.
and I kept going over everything in my mind. It was just too much. Going through this was super
I'm
hard.
not gonna
I
start
ended up
cleaning
needing
more
therapy
because,
for
like,
months
I
to
don't
work
want
through the
to
hurt
do
and the
that.
trust issues that came
I don't
from
want
this
nobody to
betrayal.
do that
And the
at all.
postcards, they didn't stop coming. Sarah kept sending them, showing
But-
off her life with Tom, but I never gave in to the drama
yeah.
or responded. Eventually, about 8 months later, she stopped sending them.
I'm
Our
gonna
parents
do
were
it.
really upset about it and naturally cut all ties with
I'm
her
gonna
after that. They
clean.
didn't even try to reach out to her after the first postcard. And
I'm
that was a
gonna clean,
huge
I'm
loss for
gonna
Sarah
mop.
because she was all
No,
set to inherit her dad's company.
I need
She
stuff
was
for
a
the mop
marketing
thing.
major, and that was
And
part
I'm
of the
going
reason
to
why she had
clean
chosen
the
that route for
bathrooms
herself,
and
because she wanted to join her father.
not
But
really,
of course,
I don't need to
after
clean.
what she had pulled off,
I don't have
our
anything
father
else
cut all
to
ties with her
clean.
and told me I could join him
I'm going
instead
to
because he felt like he
clean.
had to make up for everything in a major way. But I didn't have
Yeah,
a
the
marketing
bathroom.
degree. I was actually an art
I'm
major,
always
and that
cleaning
pretty
the
much had
kitchen.
nothing to do with
No,
business. So
I'm
I
always
needed to
doing the
learn the
dishes.
ropes first. My father said that it was not a problem because he was
Clean
willing
the
to teach me
kitchen,
everything he
the
knew
bathroom.
so that I could eventually take over the company instead of Sarah.
Like,
So I agreed
wanna
and started
throw
to
away
work with him
something.
so I could learn
Throw
how to
away
run the
stuff.
company. And he could retire
Yeah,
and hand
you know,
over the
yeah.
reins to me after a while.
Yeah.
I worked
No,
really
I'm not gonna
hard
do
for a
that.
couple of years. And last year I was finally promoted, and my father retired. It was an amazing feeling because I had started from scratch and had to learn everything. But now everything was smooth sailing under me, and has been for some time. Thanks to me, my parents can now spend more time together without worrying about the business because I'm taking care of it. It's been this way for quite a while, and I pretty much that, along with therapy, helped me move on. And I would say now, I've completely moved on and don't think about them or what they did. I never thought that they would ever reach out to me again, let alone ask for my help because it would take a lot of guts and utter lack of functioning brain cells to ask me to help them out after they screwed me over and made a fool out of me, and then went on to rub it in my face as well. But I guess that Sarah and Tom really do lack brains now, because they did reach out to me a few days back. I was at home because it was the weekend, and around dinner time I heard someone frantically ringing my doorbell. I thought it was the package I had ordered, so I didn't think much of it. When I opened the door, I received the biggest surprise of my life when, instead of a delivery guy, I found Sarah standing outside my house, looking really worried.
I don't know.
I didn't know what to say, so I just silently waited for her to speak.
I
While
want
looking
Sunday
at
to
her,
be over
I
with
realized that she
already.
was definitely here to ask for help because she was looking destitute, and her appearance gave her away. Even as a kid, Sarah always used to dress well, but when I saw her, she was dressed in old clothes that were all faded and had obviously been purchased a really long time ago. Her jeans were way too short, and she herself looked like she hadn't been eating. I had already made up my mind that whatever she was about to ask me, the answer was going to be no. So when she said that she needed me to help her out because she and Tom had been struggling for a really long time, ever since he lost his job a few months ago, I wasn't surprised. He had started drinking instead of looking for a new job. And even though she had been trying to find a job for herself, she couldn't because she had quit everything to stay at home and do all the household work when she first moved away with Tom. And because of that, she hadn't been working in the recent past. And the gap in her resume made her a weaker contender for all the jobs she had been applying to.
This is gonna be
She
a
said
short
that she had
vlog,
heard
and
from
I'm
a
gonna tell
couple
you
of
guys,
relatives
it's gonna
that
be
our
short.
father had
I'm
retired
listening to
and
a
had
video right
handed
now.
over the company to
But yeah,
me. So
it's gonna
now
be a
she was
short
here to ask
vlog,
me if I would be
and
willing to hire Tom and give him something to do. Sarah told me that she had come all the way here only to ask me for help, and said that she was sorry for whatever she did in the past. She hadn't approached her parents yet, and had come straight to my house to ask for help because she knew that I had a kind heart, and she felt awfully guilty about betraying me in the
about to
past,
rain.
but she was sure that I
Starting
wouldn't turn her
tomorrow.
away
All
now that
week.
she needed my help. Her entitlement was so ridiculous that I ended up laughing in her
Until
face
next
and
Tuesday?
told her to apply somewhere
For 2
else
weeks,
because
I
I
think.
don't hire cheaters. Then I shut the door in her
So,
face and walked back into the living room,
gonna rain
preparing to
on
call the
Halloween.
cops if she didn't get off my property soon. Thankfully, she did go away
So,
that day,
I don't know.
but she hasn't left me alone
I
yet.
can't go to
After her
parking
visit,
lot.
the first thing I did
fine.
was call our parents and tell them about it.
And
They told me that they
Look
had
at
heard from a
umbrellas.
couple of their neighbors
That's what
that Sarah was
umbrellas
back
is
in town
for,
without Tom, but
to
they
get
hadn't believed it. And we
umbrellas.
live in a relatively small
Duh.
town, so everybody knows everybody.
Get umbrellas.
We
Don't
were
you guys have
quickly able to
umbrellas?
find out that
Guys,
Sarah
you
had
can
been here
still
for
go to
about
Pumpkin
2
Patch.
weeks before she
Get
finally
umbrellas.
paid me a visit. had been living with one of her old friends from high school.
Yeah.
It was probably her high school friend who had told her where I was living, and also about the fact that I had inherited the company that was rightfully supposed to be hers. And now she was really milking that.
I don't
A
even
couple
know.
of days after she visited me, she decided to
I'm
go meet
trying
our
to
parents
vlog.
to tell them how heartless I was being. She had expected them to be on her side now that she had the upper hand on who was suffering more. But she couldn't have been more mistaken, because my father told her that the company was now mine to run, and I could make whatever decisions I deemed fit. He didn't have any say in it anymore because he wasn't going to micromanage me. And my mother reminded her that she was the one who had screwed me over by running away with my fiancé after pretending to be my friend for years, and now she completely deserved whatever was coming to her. She had lost the right to ask any of us for help, especially me, after she had been sending me postcards to torment me. She tried to defend herself by saying that it was all in the past and she's a different person now. But my parents told her that she had to leave because they wanted nothing to do with her anymore. That led to her throwing a tantrum at their house and claiming that they had always favored me over her and treated me like the golden child. She told my father that in spite of being his own flesh and blood, he had never treated her like that.
Next clip.
He told her that he had made more allowances for her behavior in the past than any other parent in the world would. She said that it still didn't matter. I had everything that she was supposed to have, including the company that I was showing off about. She said that it wasn't even her fault that Tom had fallen for her and wanted to spend his life with her instead of me. But for some reason, she was the one being punished for it. She claimed that the postcards she had sent were meant to be a genuine apology, and she wasn't even trying to torment me. And honestly,
today's the last day for the weather to be
my
nice.
father told me what she said.
And
in a way, it's
people's
true that she
joining
was
it
supposed
because
to
it's the
inherit this
last day.
company and be in my place.
And it's the weekend
but she really
still,
lost it because of her own
Sunday.
actions. I had no part to play in
gonna be the
that.
last
I never
day.
told my father to cut her out of his life and
Feel
hand
bad
over
for
the
people
company
who
to me.
does
He did it of his own
sports
volition,
outside
and it
and
feels
stuff
kind of
like
unfair
that.
for her to blame
Now
me
they
for
have
this.
to do
Also,
it outside
the thing that she
and
said
get
about me
sick
being
and
the golden
everything.
child is absolutely
I don't
not
know.
true.
That's just,
But I can see why she would
they
feel
could
that way
still
because, in her
go
head,
to the pumpkin
she
patch.
was the one who was sent
Get an
away
umbrella.
because I complained about her
That's
and
it.
her incessant
Just get
bullying.
umbrellas
A
and you're
parent
good.
deciding to send their kid
I don't
away is a
know.
really
You're
big
good.
deal. And I know it
But,
was rough on my father. But
yeah.
again, that's not his fault. Or my
So,
fault. If he hadn't taken the necessary steps to
I'm
prevent
trying-
it, Sarah
I'm
might
really
have turned
trying to
out to be a
apologize.
criminal or
I
something,
really am.
because that's the way she was
I'm trying
going.
to think of something
Apart
to
from
talk
that,
about
I don't
in
really
my
think she was trying
vlog.
to apologize with
I
the
have nothing
postcards,
to show you
and was
guys
probably
at all.
just trying to cover it
I didn't
up by
buy
saying that it was
anything.
supposed to be a genuine apology.
I just kept
I just
buying
feel bad for her
ice
because
cream.
her husband turned out to be completely
And I bought an app.
useless,
That's
and
it.
now she
That's
has
all
to
I
bail
did.
him out. So she actually
So I
came to
have
me.
no
And I can't
thing.
imagine how difficult that
Oh, I
must
was
have been
supposed
for
to
her.
buy
So I kind of regret
my
treating her the way I
cousin
did. I have everything now, and she
popcorn
has
today,
nothing.
but I couldn't.
So I can't help but feel sorry for
$6 on my
her.
thing.
That's just who I am as a person.
I'm bored.
Besides,
I'm
it has
broken
been a
to
long
next month.
time, and I don't feel like holding on to that grudge anymore. But I also don't want to help her out in any way. The most I can do is give them my sympathy.
I really love
but
this
I
mic
really
right
don't
here.
want to hire them
It's
or
so
help them out
beautiful.
with money. I think it's enough that I
Mobile.
even feel bad for her after everything that she put me through. Most people probably wouldn't bat an eye. The only reason I even feel bad for her right now
Hello,
is because
welcome
this company was
back.
actually supposed to be
Hello.
hers. And now that I'm in a position of power, I'm finally getting back at her. And I just feel like it's not
So,
right. It might be because of what she
anyways,
said about
let's
me
go
being
to
the
this
golden
next
child.
clip. Guys, it is
So, am I the jerk for
3:33
refusing to hire my
and
ex-fiancé who
it's the
eloped with my
fifth
stepsister
of the
now that
hour.
they're struggling with
Done.
money, and help them out? Update
So,
1.
yeah.
I haven't had any idea what to do, and the comments here just confuse me even
I'm
more,
nearly done.
because some of you said that I was doing the right thing by turning them away, and the other half said I had always been the golden child. And that's why Sarah started to act out. So this wasn't as helpful as I had thought it was going to be. I decided to talk to my parents because every single time that I have had to face problems in my
So,
life, I
I
have
don't
always
wanna
approached
hear
my parents for
people
advice,
complaining.
and I did the same this
I'm
time
going
as
to
well.
clean the house.
They told me that I had no
But
reason to feel sorry
I'm
for
gonna
Sarah,
do it
because
tomorrow
everybody had gone above
when
and
everybody's
beyond
gone.
to try and make her a better person.
Because
But if she
they're
wasn't
not
willing to
here.
turn over a new leaf at any point in her life, then there was not much that we could do for
So,
her. My father told me that he had every intention of letting her take over the
I'm not
company
clean.
had she behaved herself and been a
She
good
don't
daughter,
gotta clean.
but she failed at
She
everything
does
and
that
made a
good.
total mockery
She's
out of our
definitely to do
family.
it all the time.
After that, she would be a
Someone
fool
let
to
me do
expect
it.
him to let her take over or even
She
be a
can clean
part of
her
the
own.
family
She
anymore.
knows that.
That made me feel considerably better because talking to my parents always does.
But yeah.
So I try not to let myself feel guilty about things that I don't do anymore.
See, I love
Update
these
2. About 2 weeks have passed
mics
since Sarah showed up at my
so
door.
much.
And since her visit to my parents, we haven't heard from her. I
I
almost
love
forgot that
this
she had gone back
mic
to Tom
so
until
much.
today
I have
when she showed
another
up
one
at my workplace to
like
make a scene.
this.
It was
And
horrible because she just waltzed into the place.
I love
She had known the ins and outs ever
this
since she
mic
was a child
also.
and got in without alerting
And I
security
have
quite
another mic
easily. Then she went on to
over
take her place in
there.
front of my office and started to shout about how I had stolen this company from right under her nose by pretending to be a good
Love
little
this
girl
mic.
for our parents and constantly being a
Even though
bootlicker
it's
so they
heavy
would approve of me. Apparently,
so much.
I was responsible for vilifying her by falsely accusing her of bullying me throughout
But,
our childhood and even talking my father into sending her to rehab just so I could cement my position as the golden child of the family.
So
She went on to announce that this
that
company
is
was supposed to be
my
hers, but now I was refusing to even let her be a part of it because I was jealous that Tom had chosen her over me,
See
unlike
this?
our parents, who had always favored me. And since I wasn't used to being overlooked,
My
I
favorite.
lost my mind and turned our parents against her. When I
But yeah,
heard the yelling,
see you
I
guys
decided to go
at
out and check it
4.
out for myself after calling.
What's up, guys? Update time. It is 8:30 p.m. Closing the vlog out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Want you guys to subscribe, like, hit the bell. Follow me on Instagram, Krista9, TikTok, Krista Ryan. That's all you guys have to do. I will see you guys in a few minutes in another daily vlog and tomorrow. But yeah, I just didn't want to actually vlog a lot today. I just just wanna, my mouth is killing me right now, and I just wanted to say, I'm doing my highs and lows. My high is I don't have a high. My low is my mouth hurts. That's it. I will see you guys in a few minutes and tomorrow. Another day vlog. Bye, guys.